Hello, welcome back. If you don't know, my name is Martin and this is Strat Chat, and we are at a real turning point. So we spent a lot of time getting ourselves to be the king of Igbo Benue. And of course now we've expanded the realm out a little bit out towards the west. Decided very clearly on a plan. I'm going to adopt feudal ways, West African pagan. And I've ticked a lot of these boxes. The thing that's going to hold us up is the 70% military and civil era buildings, innovations. And for that reason, the first thing we're going to do in this playthrough is we're going to attack a Butra tribe. Hang on, let's see if we can find them. Here we go, Butra. And if I click on Butra and we try to form a hybrid kingdom, we discover 6 innovations, which will include these 4 that actually count towards what we're trying to do here. We ourselves are working on another one. Well, we're working on 2. We've got quilted armour, eventually perhaps, and barracks, and we've already got 4. So that would make us 8 plus these 2, gets us to 10, which is the number that we need in order to do the West African feudal decision. The idea is that I'll get envelopment, and then I'm going to switch to the learning lifestyle, and I'm going to try to find some of these perks that are going to just speed up the acquisition of innovations. And once I've done that, I'm going to start switching over to perhaps one of the health ones. It's this one, isn't it? The medicine focus, and see if I can make sure that my character lives a very long time. Because there's another thing that we want to do. We want to become feudal, but the other thing is we want to become an emperor. If you look at these kingdoms, I've already got a son in Yorubaland he has a couple of counties, but he's lined up to become a duke there. Eventually he'll be the king of Yorubaland. I've got a daughter in Burgu in a similar situation. And in today's session, well, we've already started to take places in Gur, the kingdom of Gur. And in today's session, hopefully we're going to go much further into that kingdom. So basically, the first thing that I'm going to do, actually, do you know what? Very tempted to buy this chap. Just improve the quality of the knights a little bit. And there's this one little tiny little realm here. Sheikh Sagada of Tadmeka. He's got less than 400 troops, and he's about to find himself the subject of a completely uncalled for attack. Place our guys as close as we can. Raise all men at arms. Got my marshal in command, which is fine. Off they go. Excellent. So we'll get envelopment, which I think is useful for us. Learning lifestyle, scholarship, and see how quickly we can get scientific and just speed things up. If we just have a quick look at how quickly I'm getting the innovation that is my fascination. 46 years. I need a little bit more prestige, particularly because if I'm going to go for this, I'm going to have to move up to pass high tribal authority. So I'm going to create the kingdom of Yorubaland. Costs 250, but I get 400 prestige. Nice little battle here. Not going to be any difficulty with that. Now that was quick. Take scientific. That was very quick. Let's just have a quick look, see if that's changed how long it takes us to go down to 35 years. That's not 10 years off. That's excellent. So we want our war pretty easily. We want our battle quite easily. I'll send my son to do it. He's good with the old siege craft. Right, these factions. So I think they're all local, and I think if I actually look into this, it's all because of offensive wars. Well, I'm not going to stop the offensive wars. I'm going to accept these rebellions, and then I am going to fight them where I can. Right, we're just going to move up to high tribal authority. Ransom this chap for 50. We got 0.1 a year increase. promote cultural acceptance. Now it's 0.8 a year. So if you know things that I can do to speed that process up, then please let me know in the comments, because I don't really know. I know there are random events which might improve the speed, the gain in cultural acceptance, but I don't know what things I can actually do myself. Right, I'm going to grant it to a local Boutra guy because I don't want its culture to change. So this is a Duchy of Borgu. So if I create this title, there we go. Okay. So this is giving me lots of prestige, which is going to be useful to me, especially just to hybridise the culture. I'll need that. I need Ilu before it gets taken over by somebody else. Let's just do it quick. 13 faith. He's got a number of alliances, but they're not particularly strong, so we can take it very, very easily. I mean, we destroyed their army. Right, so his allies are in the war now, so we'll wait and see what happens with them. But at the moment, there's no sign of them. So it's the recently waged war is the problem, I think. I think in 9 months that's over. Let's take this one too. It's because I'm creating these kingdoms that I'm able to, got this sort of opportunity to kind of like vassalize people I haven't conquered yet. So I need to give away a county. So I've already got a daughter who's she's the Duchess of Borgu. Okay, where next? Options to declare war. Duchy. I can go for Dagoma, which is the big one, or a small one up there. So I'm going to go for Dagoma. And to save time, I'm going to declare war now even though I'm not ready. And I'm going to wait for him to come into my territory, especially as he's quite powerful. See if I can fight him in my own territory. Because his allies are joining, and they're powerful allies. Right, they're going to go and siege somewhere, and that's where I'm going to fight them. I can't believe how many times I've done that. I was supposed to raise them together. Okay, well that plan absolutely backfired. I can't believe I had a great plan and I mucked it up so badly. Nice victory. That's really swung the balance of power in my favour, actually. Caught them again, another battle. Now I'm tempted by this. Yeah. Simply, I've got a hook on my shaman, and I've got a better shaman. And the better shaman is going to speed up the speed at which we get the innovations. Right, I've got to change this guy out. Leave them to work undisturbed. This army protects them. We're at 98 anyway. Now this is because we captured their air. I think it's because we don't actually control anything. It keeps going down. Okay, just to prove I don't learn from my mistakes. Let's just go over there. All we've got to do is capture this. Keep that army close by to protect it. 3 titles in Dagomba. Gonja, Dagoma and Daboya. He will eventually be the Duke, I hope. Brilliant. So we've just offered him vassalage. He's accepting it. It's another chunk of land coming into our domain. Fantastic. Okay. What one that can coincides with a duchy? Conquered duchy. Yep, Uland is all there. 188. Ally. Negligible. Declare war. And actually, this is in the kingdom of Akan, so that'll probably be the next one that we have. Okay, I think we can do this one just with men and arms initially. Just go and take 1 castle, feel them out. Learning perk, excellent. Okay, so I kind of want this one, scholarly circles. Cultural acceptance gain. Okay, we go up this way to cultural acceptance gain. Okay, right, so how old am I now? 41. I've got at least 20 years. There's his army going off to be cheeky. So we'll wait until we win this siege and we're going to destroy them. Right, some of these rebels are disbanding, which is really, really good. Puts us on 33. Hopefully they'll wait and fight us. Yep. Easy victory. Take the capital, war's over. The Kingdom of Gur. When I have enough money. If we look at the Kingdom of Gur, probably be that I could vassalise these places. They're in small independent realms. Save us some time war-wise. Okay, cultural understanding reached. Acceptance between Butras and Igbos has been increased by 10%. Your good stewardship skill led to this windfall. We're now 20%. We only need to be on 40. I mean, we are actually getting there. How much is it going to cost us? 1,000 prestige. So we definitely need to be saving up. Right, so we can ransom him because we've got more than 100% anyway. Okay. So this is the Duchy of Uland, not currently created. So I'm going to give these to my last child. So she's going to have Afram, you, and Nanumba. We're back on 7 of 7. I'm going to take the Kingdom of Gur. Gets me up near my 1,000 prestige that I'm going to need. Also means that at some point these guys will probably accept vassalage. Recently waged war will go. And I can work on getting him to like me. I mean, I can conquer them very quickly, but I might as well use those efforts to conquer somebody else. And I think it's going to be a bit of a long slog. We just need to take these one by one. It should be a little sequence of very easy wars. County. Right. His allies are coming in, but they're going to lose anyway. I don't need any additional troops. Right, let's get rid of a load of prisoners. That's a nice bit of money. Okay. Yeah, it's a series of one at a time wars, isn't it? It's actually quite a low chance of being... I suspect I'm going to end up going and fighting this guy. How are we doing up here? 23. Allies. But he's engaged in a war. That he's losing. Take him now. So I've got a few artifacts. Sponge on a stick. Can I give him a sponge on a stick? He wouldn't accept it. He would accept that though. That made quite a difference. And here we go. Easy win. Succession is still just an absolute disaster. Kingdom, duchy, and chieftain. So I'd end up with 3 county titles. Yeah, okay, not so bad. Right, how close are we to the empire title? 46 of 74. 30 away. Should we go for a bigger one? Right, let's go for it. Right, I'm going to wait until I get up to full strength. Again, potentially luring him into my territory. Control, raise, all. Nice. Nice victory. Puts us on 77 because I've got his son. Absolute slaughter. Okay, so that when you do it properly like that, it's a very, very effective technique because I can carry on building my strength, saving time. Then they come into my territory, and then I attack them at a huge advantage. Right, so we can get this lot as well. I'm not going to catch them in battle. Oh, I can put them in battle. I think we're actually quite fast on our feet, so I think partly why we keep catching them. King be court jester. I could do with a seneschal actually. Yeah. It's going to improve control growth. Yeah, she's my daughter, get a grip. Nearly won this just from battles. It's the first time we come across this. Level 5. Gosh, there's a lot of plotting going on. Right, we've won. So this is a whole new duchy. Lobby. Right, Marshal. We're about to make you a duke. Right, I don't need to. Just go for one. When I give the county to my the duchy to my marshal, he'll go after this, won't he? Let's go for Adenese. Much, much cheaper. Okay, right. I think we do need to raise more men. There's a non-insignificant army just there. See, some of these fort levels are a bit high now. I think I've got to dismiss him. His character: sadistic, gluttonous, impatient. Is he the kind of person you want as your doctor? That hurt a bit. Right, I really want to catch them if we can. Caught them. Okay, different culture opinion doesn't really matter, but cultural acceptance gain 20%, that's very helpful. This tribal holding. Okay, so that siege has been broken, and we're going to catch them in battle, I think. Yep. Right, so we've won this war now. How big is this army? Not that big. Yeah, let's just enforce demands. So it's Abron that I've got the rivalry with. Right, this is going to be a subjugation war, and then we'll finish this session. And the only reason we're doing it is because he is my nemesis. We're going to capture him, seize all his lands, and incidentally, we'll get quite a few tribal holdings en route. So there's at least 3 there, isn't there? Let's wait for him to come to me. Okay, right, let's just crush this quickly. Right, put down this rebellion ruthlessly and quickly and go and fight our war. Okay, 1 war 1. Right, raise all. Quick check the prisoner situation. He's a good commander. Recruit him. So that siege is broken, so what I've got to do now is get in there and fight them all. Right, because there's a significant enemy, all I'm going to do is just protective army there. Right, let's see how this war's going. Okay, so these guys need to split. Everyone should be now regaining supply. They're gathering their strength here, harnessing their strength. So we're really very, very close to being able to take all the land off my rival dynasty. I'll catch him in battle. Yep. which is going to be a nice big increase in land for me. Right, he's going to try and take this castle back. He's going to fail. And he's got quite a few cities, so tribal holds. So I think I've got to take a few more places yet. Let's go. Let's intercept those guys. Yeah, I guess we'll go this way. Especially as I get a second one. Okay, scholarly circles +2 for each level of devotion, and I'm very high on the devotion, so I'm now on 31. Right, this guy's obviously going to go and take this tribal holding, and we'll have another battle over there with a bit of luck. Right, I've won. So let's take this. Okay, we got a lot more land. I got 50, I need 20 more. Even just by filling in the gaps, I'm going to get like, you know, like knocking on for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. A flock of geese flying past outside, I don't know if you can hear that. And, okay, all I need is 1,000. Okay, so let's form something. Titles that can be created. Kingdom of Akan. Create. Let's go to Butra. And we'll form a hybrid kingdom. I'm going to get all of those excellent traditions. So we can pick 5. Right, we obviously keep bush hunting. So we're going to keep hidden cities. Yes, we'll keep recognition of talent. This will be quite useful actually, because so African tolerance, because I've got quite a range of kind of like cultures and religions in my realm. I'm not really planning to go north at the moment. Okay, so we've got the appropriate faith, unreformed. We haven't got absolute tribal authority, but we can do that very, very soon. We're independent. We have at least 4 of those. Oh, we have those. So, okay, all we need to do, we can't do it until 899, which it is, but October 899, and we need another 254. Right, I think I've got to do this, haven't I? So, where's the Duchy of Ashanti? Right, let's form it, and we'll give it to this lady here. Grant title of Ashanti. Okay, all we've got to do is wait until October. We will need 500 for that. Well, okay, that'll come, that'll come. No, we're getting 1.5 a turn. Oh, it's a terrible book, but it gives me a small boost to my health, and as it's time that I need, that's great. I've gained an addition. Oh, right, that's because of the innovations. Okay, let's go have a look down here. Look at my central duchy. Okay, so I should be having this as well. Revoke title. He won't accept. Right, he's not going to accept it. We're going to have a quick war. Right, let's win this rebellion, and then we'll have this. We'll have all the counties from this duchy. Right, we're about to win this. Okay, super. Okay. Okay, so listen, you are going to revoke your title. Right, going to adopt feudal ways. Let's do that. Okay, so I become feudal. Okay, so this feels like a really good place to stop, but I am now feudal. I'm going to have a look at my capital. We've now got logging camps instead of the marketplace, I think, that we had there before. That's super. We really need to start working on increasing development, so let's crack on with that. We also need a better steward, and that's something that we can also be working on. We also need to become an empire, and we're getting there. We need 1,000 gold, but we also need another 20. How long is it going to take us to get 20? I think we'll do it very, very quickly. Chap is currently 50. So I kind of want to do it in 10 years if I can. So by 911, I want him to be the emperor. A little bit of a rush, but I mean, he might live much longer than that, of course. Currently his health is good. Okay, so we're going to stop there. So I hope you enjoyed that. Actually, looks like we're making very, very good progress towards the things that we wanted to do. The other thing that I do want to do, though, if I could just say before I go, is I am going to want to be reforming this religion. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of faith, but I've already got a lot of faith, and I'm gaining a lot of faith, and it wouldn't take me a huge amount of time to kind of just change direction and head up towards, is it profit? Yeah, faith creation. So that's something else that I'm going to be doing. Super. And in fact, if you look at my culture, it's only here and here. So I can build up reasonably quickly, just focus on these two counties. In fact, it's one county, isn't it? It's two counties. Build up the development level, and that's going to speed up the speed at which we're getting innovations. Already got it down to 14 years. So barracks is going to appear in his lifetime. I thought you needed 10. I'm really, really surprised. Anyway, we got there, which is really good. Also, we can increase the size of our men-at-arms, and in fact, I think we got some additional forces that we can create. Yes, so we could have camel riders, for example. We've got these guys as well. Very good screen. But I don't want good screen. I want to be winning battles. Anyway, we're going to be able to increase the size of our regiments and get an additional regiment. So we're just in really, really great shape. So I'm going to stop there, and I'll see you all on Wednesday. Take care now. Bye-bye.